Good morning, everybody. Just another day of me subjecting myself to mental and physical torture for money. So yesterday, right after I ended the video, one of our trucks decided that it doesn't want to live anymore and committed suicide right on the scale. So hear me out, this is the problem. We don't have our own silos and we are unloading into a colleague of ours silos, and it just so happens that he is harvesting right now too, so we are using the same scale, and our truck blocked the scale and he can't measure his trucks, so we had to push it off. For real, we pushed off 25 tons off the scale. We gathered around 8 people and we pushed it off. So what ended up happening was the clutch master cylinder failed, so I sent out my dad to pick this up, and I'm going out to the field to grease the combine, look at it for belts, bearings and stuff like that, and I'm going to be harvesting. So we're basically switching fields. We used to harvest this one yesterday, but we are harvesting this one today. We are expecting a lot of rain, and this one yields better, this one not so much, so we better get as much as you can of this one. So 15.3 is pretty moist, so we're gonna be waiting. So I started going a little bit faster than I was tomorrow. I used to run at about 6.5 to 7 kilometers. Now I go 7.5 and 8 kilometers. I'm running the color bar a little bit higher so I don't strain the combine as much. And we're getting pretty good results. The sample is getting very clean. There's no loss on the back. And we can be more effective. We can go faster. And the trucks are starting to not keep up. I mean, I feel the Skoda, then the Kamaz came here and I have a full bunker, so you can imagine just how fast we are. And not only that, the trucks are actually keeping up. What slowing us down is the silos. When they dump in the pit can't keep up. It's not the trucks, it's the pit that can't keep up, so the trucks have to wait at the silos. I'm telling you this just to flex on the folks with the other colors. Some farmer nearby was, visiting the fields, seeing what his crops were doing, seeing what we were doing, and he was surprised by just how fast I was going. So he immediately wanted to check if I had some losses from behind the combine. He walked around the field, he checked and there was no losses, and he came up to me and said, "Hey dude, tomorrow about this time can you harvest my crops?" And I was like, "How much there is?" He was like, "About 40 acres." I was, "Well, cool, I'll be there. I'll be done in about 30 minutes. I mean, I'm going about 8 kilometers an hour. I can push it even more, but I don't want to." It's kind of the perfect medium. So yeah, has anybody came up to you and asked you to harvest his crops for him? So now hear me out, this is what I've been talking about. You see the Kamaz over there, it's full. And the other truck still hasn't even come to the silos. Just imagine how fast I am. And it's probably not about me being fast, it's probably about the wheat yielding better. This could be it. What the fuck is this? Fuck I'm averaging about, I don't know, 60 decars an hour, which is not bad at all. But I gotta start to be careful because the yield over here is bigger than it was over there. And I've changed up some settings, and I'm gonna try again and see how I'm going to fit it with the speed, and if I'm going to increase the speed or if I'm going to lower the speed. We'll see. I've been waiting more than I have been harvesting today, and it's getting pretty annoying. Sometimes I think that I have better things to do, but in reality I know I don't. Finally somebody's decided to show up, and I bet he didn't latch the back of the truck. I bet that latch is not latched. Just watch. Just watch closely. Observe. Observe what real laziness actually is. You see this? It's not closed. Of course he doesn't. I wish I could afford to be as lazy as Anatoly actually is. I think we might have a radiator leak on one of the trucks. I don't give a fuck, that's not my problem. One thing that I hate about this combine is that it doesn't have one of these Harley pegs on the base of the steering wheel column. So I have to put my legs here on the window if I get tired. And it looks ugly, but it's functional. Or Rio stopped moving, but Spas will have that under control, don't worry. Well, we did not fix it in 10 minutes. Maybe in 10 hours. See you next time.